Why am I starting my YouTube career with lions? Because they're popular as That's why. Gotta get noticed on this platform somehow. Hello everyone. I am wildlife enthusiast, and for my first ever YouTube video, I am going to talk about the king of beasts, the most famous animal on earth, the one and only lion. Ah, crap. Question 1. Do lions purr? So-called small cats, such as bobcats, domestic cats, and your girlfriend, can purr by vibrating their vocal cords extremely rapidly at a rate of 20 to 30 vibrations per second. They can do this because their vocal cords are composed of short, lightweight layers of tissue. Meanwhile, so-called big cats, such as lions and tigers, can produce those badass roars because their vocal cords' tissues are longer and heavier. However, because of these larger tissues, roaring cats can physically not vibrate their vocal cords fast enough to purr. Question 2. Do lions eat other lions? Cannibalism has not been extensively documented in lions. However, it is possible this occurs more than we realize. Nonetheless, for now, I will say that it is arguably rarer than an American being able to name all 50 states. That being said, I would like to draw attention to the one major exception in recent years, the Mapongo, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, the Mapongo Lion Coalition. This all-male group of lions was 6 strong and controlled the Sabi-San region in Kruger National Park, South Africa. In a little over a year, the gang killed and sometimes even ate at least 40 other lions. Why did they kill and eat their own kind? Who the hell knows? But if nothing else, this incident can be considered undeniable proof that nature is crueler than a European, quote, discovering, unquote, America. Question 3. Do lions live in the jungle? Ah yes, the most common leonine misconception. Notice how at the beginning of this video I referred to lions as being the king of beasts and not the king of the jungle? That was completely intentional. Why? Because lions tend to prefer grassy plains, savannas, and open woodlands. Rarely, if ever, will a lion enter a dense forest of any kind, such as a jungle. So remember when a lion appeared in the original Jumanji film and it was implied that it had been living in the jungles of the board game along with Alan Parrish and the rest of the game's critters? Well, I'm sad to say that was just more woke Hollywood propaganda. Question 4. Can lions swim? The simple truth is that the vast majority of vertebrates, that is, animals with backbones, can swim quite well. This includes lions. That being said, unlike tigers or jaguars, which seemingly enjoy water and will frequently chase prey into it, lions appear more so to follow the commonly believed feline conception. No, not that kind of conception. That cats hate water. However, lions generally live near bodies of water, both to satiate their own thirst and because prey is drawn to water, so a swimming lion may not be as infrequent as you may think. Question 5. Can lions climb trees? Weighing between 265 and 550 pounds, 120 to 249 kilograms, lions are the second largest cat species. As such, they struggle climbing trees and generally stay on the ground. However, certain lion populations, such as one in Uganda's Queen Elizabeth National Park, are known to frequently scale trees. One reason a lion might ascend a tree is to steal a leopard's kill. Leopards often cache food high up in trees. I relate strongly to that. I too am a fat ass and generally only am motivated to a great deal of physical activity if food is involved. Question 6. Can lions be pets? This is one of those questions where there must be a clear distinction between can and should. Can lions be pets? Technically, yes. In the United States, for example, 4 states have no laws against keeping any dangerous wild animals, while 6 states have no laws against keeping big cats as pets. However, should a private individual keep Panthera leo as a pet is the real question. The answer is a resounding no. Besides this just being a straight-up stupid idea, owning a lion is a huge responsibility and investment. For example, a single lion needs to eat upwards of 20 pounds, 9 kilograms of meat a day to stay satiated. Not to mention the space requirements. In the wild, lions roam a territory of 15 square miles, 39 square kilometers at minimum. I mean, yes, that's largely due to them needing to search for prey, something they don't need to do in captivity. They still require a decent amount of space nonetheless.
But Tyler, I'm a rich Instagram influencer D-bag with enough money to feed a lion and a big enough property to house one. Why shouldn't I get one as a pet?
How about this? Because they're wild animals? Professional zoos are a different story because they aid in conservation, education, and sometimes rehabilitation. But to own a large, wild animal just for the sake of you can and you want to?
I'm sorry, but that's a load of bull crap. Next question, please.
Question 7. Are lions carnivores? You'd think this would be kindergarten level knowledge, but I guess not. Yes, lions are carnivores. In fact, like all cat species, they are obligate hypercarnivores. This means they can only gain nutrients from meat. Lions generally prey on medium-sized to large hoofed mammals. In Africa, this typically includes wildebeests, zebras, buffaloes, and even giraffes. Meanwhile, in India, yes, there is a small population of lions in India. Lions typically hunt sambar and chital, 2 kinds of deer. I already mentioned the minimum lions need to eat, but they're actually able to eat a lot more than that. A female lion can eat up to over 55 pounds, 25 kilograms, in one sitting, while a male can eat up to a ridiculous 95 pounds, 43 kilograms in one sitting. Hashtag relatable, am I right? Question 8. Are lions dogs? There are some questions that make me lose just a little bit more faith in humanity. This would be one of them. Obviously, lions are not dogs. They are cats. But to be fair, I will explain exactly what this means. All cats, from the 3-pound, 1.4 kilogram rusty spotted cat to the 660-pound, 300 kilogram Siberian tiger, are members of the mammalian family Felidae. In general, cats, otherwise known as felids, have protractable claws, slender, muscular bodies, and strong forelimbs. As previously mentioned, they are all obligate carnivores. Stop trying to make your cat a vegan, Karen, and are mostly solitary predators, with lions being the only major exception to the latter. They can naturally be found on every continent except Antarctica and Australia, and in pretty much every terrestrial habitat type. The family first appeared at least 25 million years ago and has spawned an amazing cast of cat characters. Question 9. Are lions endangered? Okay, so no jokes for this segment, as I genuinely believe this is an important topic to discuss. As sad as it is to say, even the lion is not immune from humanity's destructive power. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, the IUCN, lists lions as a whole as vulnerable to extinction, but various populations, such as those in India, are considered truly endangered. The main threats to lions are human-wildlife conflict, prey depletion, as well as habitat loss, climate change, and the illegal trade of their parts on the black market. The IUCN estimates that only between 39,000 and 23,000 lions remain in the wild. However, other data from more recent years suggest that the number may be as low as 20,000. As sad as all of this is, there are still plenty of people out there who are fighting to protect lions. For example, in most parts of Africa, lions are still present in large and well-managed protected areas and remain a must-see species for African tourists. And in India, there are plans to create more reserves to house the country's growing population of Asiatic lions. Additionally, captive breeding programs have been extremely successful. Believe it or not, there are even things you can do to help lions, regardless of where you live in the world. You can donate to one of the many conservation organizations fighting to save these animals. You can create and sign petitions that will ensure lions in captivity are kept under the best possible conditions. And you can even help by simply spreading the word about lion conservation. Because the more people that know, the more people that can help save to fight these miraculous big cats from going extinct. I was going to do the obligatory, please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content and want to see more speech at the end of this video, but that's just boring and so overdone. So instead, I will leave you with this utterly immaculate impersonation of Scar from The Lion King.
I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside, but thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not all on upstairs, but we're talking lions and conservation. Even you can't be caught unaware.